analyzing your feeds and what they cost is an important part of dairy management. For example, you could have a ration that comprises of maybe maize stalks that have got that have got maize harvested green, bought on a per acre basis, and then fermented using the method of silaging. That could be one protocol that you normally follow. Then you might want to change it to another ration where you work with napier grass and maybe other materials that you mix with it. You may enrich it, like for example with cottonseed cake and all of that. But you will be able to compare the types of rations you're working with against the milk output that you're getting, and you'll be able to see the one that is most effective and most profitable. When you are giving dairy meal, for example, the concentrate that most farmers buy, I suppose you may be aware that all animals should not have exactly the same ration and the same quantity. The general rule that we use among the farmers that we are working with is to start a dairy cow with 2 kilograms of concentrate in the morning and 2 kilograms of concentrate in the evening. Then if the cow increases milk production, then you increase it. You could go to 2.5 in the morning, 2.5 in the evening. If the milk increases some more to the point where it can cover the cost of what you have increased as a ration, then again you up the game. And you could find, therefore, progressively you get to the point where maybe you reach a certain number of kilos, let's say 4 kilograms or 3 kilograms, and the animal is no longer increasing milk, then you flatten it at that particular point. And that becomes the quantity of concentrate that you give to that animal. So different animals will flatten that curve at different levels depending on their yielding capacity. So you are administering feeds that give you the maximum output for the least possible cost. And you do that with experimentation, with observation, and with comparisons with other farmers. You can talk to your neighbor, find out what they feed, try to adopt their method on either 1 or 2 or 3 of your cows, until eventually you become wise enough to be able to make the best decision for your animals. It's farming is a slow process and it takes time, but if you are paying keen attention and you are using that information that you see to improve on your decision making, eventually you will become quite well informed.